tell you about my squeegee. I've been in the industrial floor business for about 20 years. We do industrial floor coatings like epoxy, urethanes, joint fillers, concrete repair, but mostly we use concrete sealers. There are densifiers. These sealers densify the surface and reduces penetration of grease and oil and that type of thing. And they're in large industrial warehouse applications. And as a result of my business, industrial floor coatings, we do most of our work with the concrete sealers and pushing around a whole lot of water on large areas of concrete, big warehouses, water and sealers. And as a result, I need a fine squeegee to accomplish my objectives. And when I started this business, I looked all over the world, actually, basically the country, but I looked everywhere to find a good squeegee to accomplish my needs. What I found was hard blade squeegees. Some of the ones had blades with the ends curved in, and those were just pretty much for looks, I guess, but some of them were only, this high. I needed a squeegee that covered with one pass type efficiency, and as a result, I ended up having to make one. I designed it and made it for my application, and I've been using it for 20 years. And every time I go someplace, someone asks me, "Where did you get that?" And I hardly ever leave the building with my squeegee. I got to go and make some more. And since there seems to be quite an interest in them, I decided to produce them and put them on the internet here and see if anybody's interested. I'd like to talk about the features of the squeegee. Just a quick, we'll show a little bit more detail later on the bench, but basically, one thing I liked about it, I needed one pass efficiency, no splash over, so I made it 4 inches high, solid bracket with a solid 6 foot long non-twist wooden handle that is thick. It feels good in the hand. And it also has a 2-inch spacer here that with or half-inch spacer with 2 blades, and it kind of gives a 2-pass effect with 1 pass. What we'd like to do now is give you a demonstration of how the squeegee works. We're going to use both wet and dry medium, and show you how the nice 6 foot long thick handle works so you don't have to bend over all the time and push. If you can push and pull. Now I'll show you how the squeegee works with moisture on concrete. It pretty much takes it all off in one shot, going or coming. That's why I say that the blade conforms to the contours of the concrete. In just a few moments, that line, this area that I just passed through, this area right here, will be dry. Depending on how dry it is in the building, depends on how fast, of course, the surface dries out, but it's pretty dry after one pass. And okay, this is a demonstration of some of the dry medium and how it works, how the squeegee works with dust and other debris that happen to be on the warehouse floor. Notice there's some metal grindings in there too. We'll just kind of spread it around a little bit, push it again. And like I say, I use this on my driveway on light snow. Just pushes the driveway right off real quick. I go all the way down there in just a few minutes. What we're doing here is showing the specific hardware that was designed in this squeegee. You notice that it's got a hard metal frame and a secure mounting bracket with the big 6 foot handle that is so comfortable to use. When you're pushing, you don't have to bend over to use it. And there's outrigger bracket that holds it so you don't get any chattering back and forth when you're going across the floor. You wouldn't really do that anyway because you don't have to bear down with this squeegee, but this is an idea of solid screws and the solid mounts. And like I say, I'll reiterate, so if you ever have a problem with your blades, you can always buy replacement blades as well. I'd like to show you a little bit about the detail of the squeegee blade. Like they said, this is the heart of the machine. It's a 1/2 inch thick foam rubber designed to be flexible so that we don't have to work hard at it when we're working with it all day long. It is I use it, I do epoxy floors as well, and at times I have to acid etch the floor, and I'm not saying it's resistant to, it'll resist any kind of chemical, but I push acid around all the time with it, muriatic acid, and it works just well for that. But also, you know, the 4 inches high is part of the detail too that was designed into it so that we could move such large amounts of liquid without having to splash over. And of course with the 1/2 inch spacer, you know, it's almost like a double pass with one pass of the tool. Well, I hope you like my demonstration, and if any of you out there who can appreciate Squeegee, you know, not many people realize how valuable they are in certain applications, but I'm sure you won't be disappointed, and if you'd like to order, the details will follow.